You know, a lot of people are perfectionists, and they may not ever say this, but inside of them, they're thinking to themselves, well, if I'm never going to achieve perfect holiness this side of heaven, then what exactly does God want from me? Because they can't imagine that middle ground at all, being satisfactory to God. Well, let's face it, our tendency is to look on the outside. We want to see measurable results. We want to see reduced temptations, holier thoughts. We want to see an elimination of failure, completely pure and holy heterosexual thoughts and feelings set only on the one we marry. We see these Christians on TV or in the pulpit who seem to have it all together, and we assume that they have arrived or else they wouldn't be there. And then we imagine a plateau of holiness or freedom from temptation that we are certain they must live in, a plateau that we must reach if we're ever going to be acceptable to God. And when we don't reach it, we become discouraged, concluding that God couldn't love us, that we've crossed some invisible line of sin from which He won't rescue us, that we're destined to be failures, or so might as well give in to our urges because they're never going to go away. Have you ever been there? I have. God, on the other hand, looks at the heart. His criteria for progress is very different than our own. His focus is set not so much on flawless perfection, but in tending that fragile desire for holiness that grows in us as we sit in His presence. His attention is drawn to the joy of seeing us take baby steps in the right direction. And He's wise enough to know that babies can't run marathons. In short, God's discerning eyes examines the intent of the heart, not the flawless accomplishment of that intent. He knows that we're learning how to die to self and yield to His power in us. He knows that these are totally foreign concepts to fallen human beings and that it takes time to gain proficiency in them. People do not embrace death easily, and God is taking us on a journey of dying to self, crucifying our flesh, renouncing pride and submitting to His lordship, lessons not easily learned. You see, God wants relationship, and He values that above all else, because He knows that as we fall in love with Him, we will be transformed into His image. We will take on His heart, His will, and His loves. You see, holiness is not meant to be a performance designed to earn God's favor. Rather, it is meant to be the natural fruit of loving Him